Hi traders, welcome back to the Village Trader Charts. I'm your host Njabudan Zabande. I'm also a host of the Village Trader Podcast, a podcast I host chatting with other traders trying to learn from them. Also do a live trading webinar, Follow the Trader with Simon Brown and myself every Wednesday. Link to the Zoom in the description of the video below, and also link to the podcast in the description below. As you know, it's a bull market. Things are breaking higher, and when things are breaking higher, we want to own them. But before we get into today's charts, please do make sure that you subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss any of these videos. And do drop a like on this video if you like the content here. I try to do them as daily as I possibly can. First on the list is CITRIX 40. As you know, I'm trading the CITRIX 40 on the lazy system that was designed by Simon Brown fairly quickly, or for the benefit of the new viewers. If this red line is above this blue line, which is my 30-day exponential moving average, if it's above the 60-day exponential moving average, I want to be long, and inversely, if it's below, I want to be short. Secondly, I want price through the 15-day exponential moving average, which happened here but then failed. If it closes again below the 15-day exponential moving average without confirming, that trigger fails. And so I had a confirmation here on the 4th. Yes, on the 4th of Feb. It confirmed on the 5th of Feb. And then I entered here, market open this morning. Looking good so far. The ETF up 1.2% on the day. So that's good. Lazy system is confirming. Our stop loss is a close below that 30-day exponential moving average. So there's no hard stop like in when I'm trading stocks typically. Next on my list is Mondi. It broke out of the bull flag today, and I entered just before the market closed today. That's where I entered. My stop is just below the blow of that bull flag there, around 350. Target is 423. I think I placed 424. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's around 423. That's my target. And as you know, I like to add into my position, and I will most likely add as okay. Let's get rid of that there as we break through that resistance there. As we break through that, if I can grab my mouse, as we break through that 391 level, I'll add into this position and I'll adjust my stop accordingly. When I'm adding to a position, I'm adding to the reward, but I'm not adding into the risk. So I like my stop loss to be trail. I trail my stop loss behind me as I add into to the new position. Yeah, man, liking Mondi at the minute. Nice bit of break. It's a trade that I was already in. I entered on that break there. It came back to retest the resistance. Seems like now it has held that resistance as support. Um, as I entered in on that bull flag there. Excuse me. Another one that broke out of the bull flag is BHP. Also entered just before the market closed. Target on BHP is that 590 level using that flag pole extension from the breakout. Looking good so far. The stock up 3.2% on the day. Not too bad. Yeah, so far so good. And as well as we find new resistance and find if the price pauses and breaks through that pause, I like to add into this position. Um, uh, 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 was I? Oh, okay, I wasn't on. Yeah, I like adding into the position as we breaking and so on. So stop just below 399, just below 400. Target 520. So far so good, not too bad. If I can bring back the 200-day exponential moving average that's behind us, good. Check. And if I bring back the 30 and the 60, 30 week exponential moving average above the 60-week exponential moving average. Check, check, check. It so far it's a perfect trade. So yeah, so far so good. Entered first thing this market morning. I mean, entered this position just before the market closed on us today. Next on my list is Shoprite, which actually had a very very decent break. It broke here, it came back to retest that flagpole structure, broke again today. But I'm looking for that 150 break, man. I'm not overly convinced with this break as yet. I'm looking for the breakthrough that 150 level. Then I'll jump into Shoprite. But perhaps uh, um, I might just you know enter this position but risk only a percent. And as we break through that 150 level, 150 rands level, and then I'll add into this position. So there's a little bit of lack of conviction, just a tiny bit on this trade, but it's a beautiful, beautiful cup and handle on Shoprite. Looking for a breakthrough, perhaps when the results come. Think it might be this week or that or next week. Not too sure when results out of Shoprite are coming in. Perhaps that's the springboard that will push the share price a little bit higher. But I'm gonna enter into this position. Um, fully as we break through that 150 rand level. Targeting my target for Shoprite still remains 193 for now, but I can see myself targeting um, that 256 to 250 high. That 250 level, I can see myself targeting that, but for now, it still remains at that 193 using the cup or the height of that round bottom to project my target. For now, so for now, Shoprite looks quite good. Looks decently good. Next on the list is Exxaro. It's Exxaro is a trade that I'm already in. So I'm looking for the breakthrough that 167 level. Looking quite strong. Big volume coming in today. The stock up just under 4% on the day. Looking very good. So I'm looking for a breakthrough that 167. Perhaps we can get it tomorrow or the day after that. But probably sometime this week we'll get that break there. And as you can see, it's a very healthy uptrend on Exxaro here, looking very nice. I'm liking the stock on the upside. Next is Spar. Actually, Spar Group has disappeared from my watch list for a while, and then it popped up recently. Actually, popped up this weekend as I was looking at the weekly chart. I was just pleasantly surprised that started picking up a little bit of momentum on the share. As you can see, it's a nice. Perhaps if I can jump back into my weekly chart, a nice symmetrical triangle pattern forming there on Spar. Um, so far, the resistance of the symmetrical triangle pattern still holds. However, I do like this quite a bit as it breaks through that resistance. If this can load, as it breaks through that resistance there, looking to add. I'm looking to enter um, into Spar Group, and I'm gonna put my stop just below all those moving averages. As you can see, let me perhaps remove the 200-day just a tiny bit. As you can see, the 60-week exponential moving average recently crossed um, 30-week exponential moving average, rather recently crossed the 60-week exponential moving average, signaling that change in direction. So as we break through the resistance of the symmetrical triangle, I'm gonna get into this trade with a stop just below those moving averages and just below that low there. I put my stop around 180 and some change. Target is 280. So that's a decent risk reward ratio there, but it's going to take some time to get to that 280 if it does do so. But I'm liking Spar at the minute. Use the height of the symmetrical triangle to project my target. So for now, 280 sounds good. Yeah. Last but not least is Sibanye. So Sibanye is a trade that I'm already in, as you guys know. Looking for, a breakthrough this resistance level around 64 and some change. It did look like it was going to break today, but didn't. Just close just a tad bit under. But I think perhaps tomorrow you're going to see a break on Sibanye, on a break higher, and my target is fairly so. With regards to Spanye, I believe I used the height of this round bottom to set my target. But to be quite honest, there isn't a target to there's nothing to target. So my best um my best bet on Sibanye, because this does look quite good. I'm gonna just trail my stop. I'm gonna trail my stop. Um, Perhaps if I can, let me see where's Sibanye. As you can see, this is my broker's platform. These are all the trades that I'm actually currently in. Let's see where my target is. My target on Sibanye is 71 rand for now. But as I said, that's a tad bit too close for me, for my liking. I'm just gonna add into this position and trail my stop as I go and get rid of that target, because I'm a little bit of an ambitious guy, and sometimes ambition pays, sometimes it doesn't. It hurts you a little bit on the P&L, but that's trend following for you. Sometimes you give it a little bit of profit. Sometimes that risk of giving up a little bit of profit gets paid handsomely, on certain trades. And unfortunately, you can't tell for certain that this particular trade is the one that's gonna run or not. So yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you for checking out. Do get down in the comment section down below. Let me know some of the thoughts that you have on the stocks that we're looking at. Let me know some of the stocks that you're looking at, um, and some of the stocks that you would like me to look at. So thank you for chilling with me, and do drop a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification button, and do join us on Wednesday. Check you next time on the Village Trader. Cheers.